moving further, now we are going to discuss that how the non-cooperation movement spread. So first of all, we will discuss that how the movement spread in the towns. So in the towns, the various social groups, right, and the middle class. Middle class consists of all those professionals who were working in various institutions like the colleges, the schools, or in the courts and some other departments. Now, these people, they had left the school because the call given by Mahatma Gandhi was that we have to boycott the school and the colleges. Now, in the courts, the lawyers had given up their legal practices. Foreign cloth was being boycotted. Clear? There was burning of the huge bonfires of the cloth was made and burned. Then picketing of the liquor shops were there. So all this had started in the towns, and people had enthusiastically participated in this movement with a very specific aspiration. But as the time went ahead, the movement started slowing down in the towns. Now, the reason was that the khadi cloth, which was being popularized, was difficult to maintain and a little expensive than the cheap machine made cloth. It did not require much handling, the machine made cloth, as compared to the khadi cloth. So slowly people started turning around, and because they did not have enough resources to depend on the khadi cloth only, so they started purchasing, slowly started purchasing the machine made cloth. Next, now the lawyers were out of practice. The teachers in the colleges and the schools were not also going. So slowly everybody started feeling a pinch. Feeling a pinch means that they started feeling that they were not going to gain much from this. So slowly they started reverting back, that is, coming back to the colleges, to the schools, and going back to the courts. And because it was not possible for the Indian government to have so many substitutes at one given time to all the problems which people were expecting will be solved by being a participant in the non cooperation movement. Now, next is rebellion in the countryside. So, when we say countryside, we mean that in the rural areas. So, in Awadh, the peasants were led by Baba Ramchandra. He was a sannyasi who was an indentured laborer, and the movement was against the talukdars and the landlords. Landlords, you have already heard this word, that is, those people who were the owners of the land. Talukdars were the aristocrats, right, who formed the ruling class, and they were the owners of the vast lands. And now what did they demanded? They demanded exorbitant high rents from the peasants and expected them to do begar for them. Begar is forced labor, right? And the person, that is the laborer who is doing begar, does not get any payment as well. So the peasants in the rural side were very much offended. So they participated in this movement, thinking that this system will become better or they will see a change. Similarly, in the 1921, these peasants, they became violent and they also attacked the houses of the talukdars and they looted the bazaars. Similarly, a militant guerrilla movement also started in the Godam hills of Andhra Pradesh, and this was led by Alluri Sitaram Raju. He was also a person who no doubt followed Mahatma Gandhi and he followed his ideology, but there are a lot of variations in what actually role he performed in Andhra Pradesh among the peasants. Next group which we are going to read about is that is the plantation workers. The plantation workers also joined the movement led by Mahatma Gandhi, and the plantation, you already know that plantation what kind of agriculture practice it is. So what they wanted freedom in the sense that once they started working on the plantations, they were not permitted to go home. They had to stay in those enclosed spaces only, and they did not have any freedom of movement. It was not that if suppose their work was complete, they could move out of the plantation, or they could any time of whenever they required, they could get leave or they could move back to the villages. So when they joined the non-cooperation movement or when they participated in the non-cooperation movement, their main concern was that, or their understanding of the Swaraj was that they will get freedom to move around, or they will have freedom to move in and out of the plantations where they were working. So now we see that the different categories of people had different notions. Notions means what we understand or what is my interpretation or idea of something. So here we are talking about the non cooperation movement and what the people thought about. And the tribals and the peasants, no doubt, they raised the slogans of Swatantra Bharat. Clear? But for them, the idea behind this was different.